Thank you for taking the trouble to visit our website for our virtual open evening. We are always trialling new arrangements for these events, but last year when I completed my third presentation of the evening, I did not think for one moment that this year I would be delivering a remote presentation. I do not want to make my presentation about COVID-19, but the pandemic has highlighted the importance of accessing an outstanding secondary school education. I will always tell people how proud I am to be the head teacher of Seaford Head School, and I've grown even more proud since lockdown was announced in March of this year. The way our staff, students and their families have worked together to ensure that our children continue to make accelerated progress has been inspiring. The provision we made throughout lockdown has been exceptional, and it's been lovely to start the new year with a full complement of staff and students. Our students know that they are in the best possible place as they return to school and work towards achieving their aspirations. Irrespective of COVID-19, this is a massively important time for the parents of children in Year 6. Getting this right will help determine their educational journey and future career pathways. As a parent or carer, you will want to know that the school that you choose is right for your child. I know that as parents and carers, you will have done your homework. You will know that Seaford Head is one of only 2 outstanding secondary schools in the whole of East Sussex, and the most recent to receive this grading. And as parents, you'll have so many questions. The most obvious is, will the school help my child to achieve to their full academic potential? At Seaford Head, the answer to that question is a resounding yes. I can quote a range of statistics on any attainment measure that you care to use. Our students do fantastically well. We have enjoyed outstanding results for the last 7 years. I am particularly proud that student achievement has continued to go up since Ofsted judged the school to be outstanding in September 2017. I can quote the figures that highlight the fantastic achievement of students in maths, English and science and all of the other subjects, but it's the overall progress that our students make that I am most proud of. Whether your child has high prior attainment or requires additional support for a special educational need, you can feel confident that they will make outstanding progress with us. This reflects not only on the high quality teaching and learning, but also the care and support that our children receive. It's the same in our sixth form. It's very pleasing that over 60% of results are at A star to B grade, but equally important is that everyone passes their A levels. Progression is so important to us when our students leave us in year 13, whether that is for them to study at Oxford or Cambridge or to start their career. We are so much more than a school that achieves outstanding academic results. We are focused on challenging our students to become the very best that they can be. In most schools, the careers programme starts in year 10 or 11, but from the moment our students join us, we want them to be ambitious. Whether they want to be a doctor, lawyer, journalist, musician, plumber, we will push them to achieve their dreams. Ambition will look very different for different students. But what we won't accept is, I can't do that. Young people should aim high and strive to achieve their goals through hard work and determination. I can offer you cast iron reassurance that your children will achieve to their full potential. Perhaps an even more important question is, will my child be happy at school? It's a real pity that you're not having the opportunity to speak directly to our students who are so happy and high achieving. We are proud of their achievements in the core subjects, but we are also proud that we offer a broad and balanced curriculum. The importance of arts, technology and sports cannot be overstated. Anyone who is familiar with Seaford Head School will know about the transition week that helps prepare Year 6 students who are joining us in Year 7. If you have children at the school, you will know how impressive this is. Most schools have a day, we have a full week. By the end of that week, students have taken part in the annual fun run and the summer festival. They don't feel nervous about starting in September, they can't wait. Even during lockdown, we made sure that every Year 6 student had the opportunity to visit the school. The firmly established partnership we enjoy with the 4 Seaford primary schools means that for many of our students, transition starts long before Year 6. Parents of children in Year 6, the split site is also an added attraction. When your children join us, they will be taught in a really nurturing environment. Only Year 7 and 8 are taught on the Stane site. We have all the benefits of a small school and all the ambition and vibrancy of a large educational community. Then of course there is our outstanding enrichment and extracurricular programme. We offer so much thanks to the committed team of staff that we have who want to make the school experience truly memorable for our students. In performing arts we have the annual production. Hairspray last year was an absolute triumph. The arts faculties has links locally, nationally and internationally. The summer before last they were in Spain entertaining the locals and tourists for their European music tour. In sports, our students take part in a full range of activities, fixtures, clubs. A week doesn't go by without me receiving an email about one of our students' achievements. It is not just through our school, as well as being town sports champions for 3 successive years, our students excel outside of school and have gained international recognition at cricket, weightlifting and trampolining. It's about creating a culture that enables our students to thrive. The lists of trips that our students have access to is endless. MFL exchange trip, Welsh camp, Duke of Edinburgh residential trips, university trips, STEM. Our World Challenge students who have previously gone to Sri Lanka and Costa Rica are still hoping to go to Borneo next year. There is also the ski trip, the Iceland trip, the New York trip. When I walk around the building, it's not just about the high quality teaching that I see that pleases me, it's the joy that students take in their learning. These opportunities are fantastic, but how do you measure happiness in terms of the everyday experience of the child? One significant statistic is attendance. For the last 3 years, we have had the highest attendance rate of any school in the county. Students clearly enjoy coming to Seaford Head School. Although I am confident that our children are high achieving and happy, we would never be complacent. Growing up and going through your teenage years can be challenging. We work with a range of agencies to ensure that our students receive all the help they need. We look after our children's mental health as well as their physical health. Sixth formers as well as staff have received mental health first aid training so that they can support their younger peers. To see a group of Year 12 students supporting children lower down the school is really inspiring. We receive fantastic support from external agencies to ensure that our children's needs are met. The Youth Counselling Project is a Seaford-based charity who provide counselling service for our children. Action Your Potential works with children and their families and looks at neuroscience and well-being generally. They help to support families to ensure our children are happy and confident in their teenage years and are able to project the best and most positive version of themselves. Young people cannot hope to achieve to their full potential unless they are happy and confident. We ensure that they have exciting opportunities at school and receive support during those more difficult moments. Another question as a parent I would ask is, will the school instill the right values into my child? Together, it's vital that the home-school partnership is working effectively to ensure that our children are being brought up in the right way. The children you encounter at Seaford Head School are polite, respectful, kind and compassionate. There is a growing concern in society around the negative impact of social media, and we invest time and energy in ensuring we treat each other with respect. This is a non-negotiable as far as I am concerned. Maths and science and English can be very difficult, but everyone can be a decent citizen who makes a positive contribution to society. I'm very proud of our results, and I'm just as proud of the wonderful feedback I regularly receive from neighbours regarding our students' conduct in the local area. I regularly receive emails, telephone calls and cards thanking our students for being helpful, often in emergency situations, and we really celebrate this. The media often portrays a very negative image of young people. This is not what I see from the students of Seaford Head School. We cannot take all the credit for what our students do. But we provide a framework and then work extremely hard at engaging with families to maintain that all-important home-school partnership. As well as through normal timetabled lessons, our house system, through assemblies, PSHE lessons, tutor sessions, leadership programmes and enrichment activities like debating club, we reinforce our core values. Students are respectful, kind and decent. They are made of the right stuff. The final question as a parent or carer you should ask is, what does the school expect from me? I make no apologies for the fact that we expect a great deal. We do not simply want you to hand over your child for the next 7 years. This is a beginning of the partnership where we work together to support your children. This was never more apparent than during lockdown, when the vast majority of our students were accessing schoolwork remotely. Through working in partnership with parents and carers, we made sure that the students continued to access the curriculum and made accelerated progress. It is vital that for the 7 years that they are with us, our students are receiving a consistent message from home and school. Our staff pride ourselves on making themselves accessible to parents so that we can work together in support of our children. We wouldn't achieve such outstanding GCSE and A-level results if parents and carers did not ensure that their children met our highest expectations, or if they failed to attend those after-school and holiday intervention sessions. We want parents and carers to be as involved as possible. We have a fantastic PTA who are involved in fundraising and organising events that really enhance the sense of community at our school. They are involved across all aspects of the school and are having a huge impact. We also have an excellent team of parent governors who are involved in setting the strategic direction of the school. We have a newly established parent council who meet regularly to assess the impact of school policies and make suggestions regarding the development of new policies. Both these groups are looking for new recruits, and it would be great to see new parents and carers join. We are renowned for our high expectations and standards, and I'm very proud of this. What is probably less recognised is that we have the lowest exclusion rate in the whole of the county. We have the highest of standards and yet are truly inclusive. This is only possible because we work in partnership with families to intervene before serious incidents occur. Our high standards ensure that students are encouraged to make positive choices. We take care of the small things and the big things take care of themselves. If uniform organisation and behaviour is anything less than excellent, students can't truly achieve to their full potential. We rely on parental support to maintain the very highest standards. During this uncertain period of coronavirus, these consistent high expectations and standards become even more important. We want parents and carers to be involved because we value your feedback so that we can improve further. We have lots of events outside of the usual parents' evenings, such as exam preparation and general information evenings. I hold a weekly surgery when parents and carers can pop in to discuss anything they want. We know that no one cares as much about their children as their parents, and we want your input. I hope that through this presentation I've been able to answer some of the questions you might have about your child moving to secondary school. We are available through email and telephone to respond to any further queries you may have. Our admissions officer will also be available to respond to questions, but in terms of the admissions process, I would like to offer some very straightforward advice. Don't try to be tactical and worry about catchment areas. If you like what you see regarding Seaford Head School and you would like your child to join us, you must make sure we are your first choice. Every year we have parents who don't think that they will get in, choose somewhere else and then have to go through the appeals process at a later date. You should make use of all your choices and put them in order of preference. I'm really sorry that you are prevented from visiting the school in the course of a usual school day, because there is nothing better than seeing the school in action. My advice would be to seek out our students and their families to find out what makes Seaford Head such an exceptional school. I hope that this virtual interaction marks the beginning of a 7-year partnership that enables your children to achieve their dreams and ambitions. I know that moving to big school can seem daunting to an 11-year-old, but as they find out more about the school, they will feel reassured and genuinely excited about the prospect of joining us next September. Whether we have returned to something more like normality or restrictions still apply in September 2021. By entrusting your child with us, you will be securing their development into happy, confident, determined, high-achieving young adults. Thank you for showing an interest in Seaford Head School.